it's Paul Ingram with Kali Center. Today, our training focus is footwork. The most essential skill if you're looking to train for fighting and self-defense, or you're looking to train just for better performance in your overall Kali skills. It all begins and ends with your footwork. We have a lot of new people here on the Kali Center channel, so I want to make sure that we're providing a lot of good beginner foundational training. You can always join me over at KaliCenter.com in my online school and my further training programs to advance your training. But let's go ahead and share 3 beginner fundamental footworks that you absolutely need to have in your Kali training, in your skills. Give this video a thumbs up if you're like me and you absolutely love training your footwork. It's great cardiovascular training. It's good for mobility and strength training of your legs, and your Kali skills, they're gonna thank you. Leave me a quick comment below, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and let's get to the footwork training. All right, you're gonna see I have a pair of rattan Kali sticks on the ground, and they are in a triangle fashion. We call this the reverse triangle. I have the point or the apex of the triangle facing me, and then it branches out and the base of the triangle is away from me. The first footwork that I want to share is the ranging angle or ranging star. Different styles and systems kind of give it a little bit different name. But basically what these ranging steps are is the 6 angles or the 6 degrees that we can move, that we can maneuver to get off of the center line. They're very important in Kali because we are dealing with weapons. So from here, we're going to start off right here, just at the apex. Just start in a very natural position in the beginning, just to start really dialing in, getting these angles and the degrees down and locked in. From here, we're going to step left 45, just like this, left foot, stepping to the left. And we want to make sure we angle our body, because if we're striking right here, body's going to be angled. Bring it back to the center, stepping right 45 with the right foot. Again, making sure our torso, everything is facing 45 degrees to the right. The head should be turned and looking at where the opponent is, which is in front of us. Then our next is stepping to the left 90 degrees with the left foot. Then we're going to bring it back, step 90 degrees to the right with the right foot. Step it back. Now we're going to step 135 degrees back to the left. You're going to notice I slid in this lead foot right here. The reason we do that on the back steps is because we're moving away, we're moving back. We don't want to leave the leg out here as we're moving away from our opponent and leave it as a vulnerable target. So you want to make sure that you bring it back with you. And then 135 degrees back to the right with the right foot stepping right here. All right, let's go through this a couple times. We have the left 45, left foot steps, right 45, right foot steps. 90 degrees to the left, left foot steps. 90 degrees to the right, right foot steps. 135 degrees to the left, left foot steps, right foot drags back. 135 degrees to the right, right foot steps, left foot drags back. And bring it back. Let's go ahead and rep this out for a few times just to get some repetitions in. Our next footwork, working off of the reverse triangle, again, is the reverse triangle footwork. And we're going to be starting off right here at the apex of the triangle in our natural neutral position. Now later on, as you are advancing your training, you can start all this from a fighting position, but when I have a beginner student who's just starting out, I like to start them off at a very natural stance, kind of very neutral type of position. Just a little bit easier, I find, for beginners to learn it. From here, we're gonna step left 45. Same way we did on the ranging, except for this time, the back foot, the right foot is gonna come up with us. Then we're gonna drop it back, step to the right, and the left leg is gonna come with us. Drop it back. So we have left 45, right 45. Left 45, right 45. Okay? Alternating back and forth. We call this the open reverse triangle. And let's go ahead and close the reverse triangle by adding in the 90-degree line across the base. So we're going to step left 45, right foot comes up with it. Now we're going to step 90 degrees across it, bring it, the left foot follows. Now the left foot is going to drop back first, followed by the right foot. So as we're moving around to the left, listen to the foot that's leading the steps. Left foot leads, right foot leads, left foot leads. Again, left foot leads, right foot leads, left foot leads. Once again, let's do a couple reps. Just get it nice and slow in the beginning. You can always speed it up and challenge your agility and your balance. But get familiar with the coordination of the movements first before you add in speed. Okay? Let's go ahead and close the triangle going to the right. So right 45, right foot leads, 90 to the left, left foot leads, drop it back, moving back to the right, so the right foot leads this time. So right foot leads, left foot leads, right foot leads. Right foot, left foot, right foot. Okay, let's kind of go around a few times. Again, take it nice and slow in the beginning. And you don't need to have the sticks on the ground. It's good to have something on the ground so you can learn the angles. Very important, because a lot of times what beginner students do is they either step too narrow or they start stepping too wide. Okay? And that's why we have stuff on the ground to kind of mark it out. You got to learn, what does the 45 degrees feel like, what does the 90 degrees feel like, and so on. Okay, so once you have that, then you can just kind of play around with your open reverse triangle and your closed reverse triangle. Okay, and just kind of play around with it, drill it out, and just have some fun. And then, once you're coordinated, challenge the speed and explosiveness in your footwork. A third footwork for today is the forward triangle. You're going to see on the ground that the sticks are in a triangle, but a little bit different arrangement. I have the apex of the triangle facing towards my opponent, and the base of the triangle is closer to me. I'm going to start on the left base. I'm going to step into the center with my right foot, landing ball of the foot to the heel. Then I'm going to replace the right foot with the left foot. Right foot then steps back to the base, and my left foot follows the right. Now we're going to flip it. The left foot's going to step into the apex of the triangle, landing ball of the foot to heel. Replace the left foot with the right foot. As the left foot steps back to the base, then my right foot steps back and follows. All right, so basically we're stepping into the center and then back out to the base. Into the center, out to the base. So you're going to find that the basic footwork follows a very basic principle. The direction that we're stepping, that same side foot leads that direction. So since I'm stepping right 45, my right foot leads. Since I'm stepping back to the right, my right foot leads. As I'm stepping left 45, my left foot leads. As I'm stepping back to the left, my left foot leads. Okay, so let's work this out. Let's get a couple reps in. And this is our forward open triangle. Okay. And of course, we can close the triangle by adding in the 90-degree baseline right here. So now I'm going to be stepping to the left, so my left foot leads the way. You can glide the feet, kind of keeping the feet low. You can pump the leg. That's going to give you extra momentum. But it's also, in case you needed to step over any kind of obstacles in your environment. So like when my students are here with me and we're training out in my backyard out in the woods, you got to use this pumping of the leg because you got to step over stuff that you can't see underneath the leaves right now. Okay? Let's go ahead and switch it and go the other way. So we're gonna step 90 degrees to the right and then forward triangle all the way through. Closing the forward triangle. Now some schools of Filipino martial arts might call this a male triangle and the reverse triangle a female triangle. Don't get mixed up on the terminologies, okay? They're just names for teaching purposes and honestly for branding and marketing purposes, okay? But you know, they're just the basic shapes of triangles, and that's what we're doing. That's our basic footwork in Kali, is triangle footwork. So practice these 3 basic footworks, get really good at them, get very comfortable with them, master them. Footwork is the most important skill when it comes to Filipino martial arts, probably any martial arts really. Footwork, I always like to say footwork is your first line of offense, also your first line of defense. Subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below, add this video to your favorites, and come on over to KaliCenter.com, come train with me inside my online school. I'll see you back here in our next training.